What's up, gang? Happy Friday, TGIF. Welcome to another edition of Free Report Friday. I've got really cool tips for you today. I want to share 5 ways to navigate higher mortgage rates. So if you're somebody out there that's thinking about, the CPI and the Fed index and the 10-year Treasury and interest rates keep going up, I want to share with you 5 tips to help you navigate these higher mortgage interest rates that we're seeing right now. So these could apply whether you're buying or selling. So maybe you've got a house you need to sell before you can buy. A lot of people are in that situation right now, and we've got answers for you. There are some definite things that you can do. So selling your home obviously can be super stressful, especially in a high interest rate environment. But at the end of the day, there's a saying in this business, and it's date the rate and marry the house, right? Because you can date the interest rate for a couple of years until they come back down, or 6 months, 1 year, whatever it happens to be, and you can always refinance. But in the meantime, you've secured the property that you want to move into, and of course, I think that's always good advice. Date the rate, marry the house, and you'll be happier in the long run. So 5 tips to help you navigate these higher interest rates. Obviously, first thing you want to do is start with a plan. Don't wake up Saturday morning and decide today's the day I'm going to go buy a house. So you want to think about it, right? Put yourself together a little plan. How many bedrooms do you have to have? Do you need 5 bedrooms, or would 3 be okay? Do you need 4 bathrooms, or would 2 bathrooms be okay? Can I afford $1,800 a month, or is 15 better, or 24, or 25, whatever it happens to be? Start with a plan. So sit down, sketch some things out on paper, and have something in mind before you go shopping or start putting that for sale sign in your front yard. Second, you want to research your options. So there are lots of options available for those people thinking about buying and selling, especially in the mortgage industry. The mortgage industry is evolving over the last several years, as you might imagine. It has to, in order to stay competitive. And so there's lots of different companies out there. They have lots of different specialties. So what you'll find is that mortgage companies tend to focus on specific niches. And so, make sure that you talk to at least a couple of different companies and make sure that you're aware of the options available for you. If you need a referral, I work with some of the best lenders in Hampton Roads. I'm happy to send you that contact information. So don't hesitate to reach out. But you definitely want to research your options. Maybe it's a 2-1 buy down, right? Where you temporarily buy down that interest rate for a couple of years, hoping that they go down over the next couple of years so that you can refinance into something much lower. Maybe it's a 15-year mortgage instead of a 30, because generally a 15-year is going to carry with it a lower mortgage rate to reduce that principal and interest obligation that you have every month with that new mortgage. And build up your savings. Don't be afraid to build up your savings by, maybe you're going to sell that old car in the garage, and put some money in the bank. You'll increase the money that you have for your down payment, right? Which can help you to reduce your monthly principal and interest obligation. So anything you can do to build up your savings. Maybe take a part-time gig. I've talked to a lot of people that are making good money doing DoorDash. Don't be afraid to look at your options when it comes to increasing or building up your savings. And then fourth, of course, you got to get pre-approved at some point. So if you're going to finance anything on your next property, you're going to have to sit down with a lender at some point and talk about getting pre-approved and what that means. Provide them your pay stubs and your W-2s, your tax returns, and really, really focus in on what specifically am I comfortable with and how much would the bank loan me in the first place. So get pre-approved for mortgage. And of course, if you need a referral, I'm happy to send that to you. So don't hesitate to reach out. And fifth is negotiate. Don't ever be afraid to negotiate. The goal at the end of the day is win-win. It's always been my goal. I don't ever want somebody to feel like they were hurt, damaged, or taken advantage of. My goal has always been to find that win-win for both sides of a transaction. So don't be afraid to negotiate. If you're a seller and you draw a line in the sand, you're only going to hurt yourself because you're going to lose that buyer. They're going to go to another property. If you're a buyer and you draw a line in the sand, then you're probably not going to get that home. You're going to have to continue shopping, even though everything about this home was perfect. You've drawn that line in the sand. You're unwilling to negotiate. And I think at the end of the day, you only hurt yourself when you do that. So be willing to negotiate. And then, of course, in summary, selling your home, buying a new one can be a very complex process. So be careful with planning and research negotiation. And I have no doubt that you'll successfully navigate these higher mortgage interest rates. Anyway, I hope that helps. 5 tips for navigating a higher mortgage interest environment. If I can ever be of service, don't hesitate to reach out. I work with some of the best real estate agents right here in Hampton Roads at Virginia First Realty Group. Any of us would be more than happy to help you navigate this housing environment. So don't hesitate to reach out. 371-7011, 371-7011. Any of us would be more than happy to answer your questions and help you through this process. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hey, thank you for watching my video. I hope that I was able to answer a question or two for you. If you'd like to get more information, I offer a free, regularly updated buyer and seller guide. Everything you need to know about the buying and or selling process. Feel free to look for the link down below in the description. It'll say free guide, and I'm happy to send that to you in a PDF form. Talk soon. Thank you for watching.